All right. God damn it. It's time. Had to fill my motherfucking container up. I got a lot of shit. Got a lot of things I want to say. I want to start off by simply letting you guys know life is really strange if you ain't trying to handle it. It's hard. Life is hard. If you just, sitting around letting shit go on because, that's just not no good thing. You can't lose with the stuff I use. I'm telling you. I went out last night and I came home around 1 or 2 this morning. And goddamn, I couldn't sleep. I wasn't sleepy. I just had a lot of shit on my mind. And I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't. So fuck it. I went back out. And I'm glad I did. I ran into this lovely little young lady. And but didn't that really happen from it? But I did give her my card. And I came back home and got into bed. And I, was going to kind of see if she was going to call. Because I thought she was. She said she was. But she didn't. She didn't call. But I told myself, if I'm asleep when she called, I'm going to just tell the bitch, I'm asleep. Call me tomorrow. Now, what I'm saying as far as why I'm saying this is that even when things are going bad, not bad, but rough, like I'm saying, things is hard. I always think I'm the prize. I'm telling you, I think she missed out. I tell myself, man, if the bitch don't call, shit, she missed out. So at times, when I'm talking to bros, I act like I don't really have many things to talk about. And I do that to see if she's going to try to lead me. What I'm saying is I don't ever simply talk to women. I just don't. I have something up. I cannot help it. Something is up every single time I talk to women. I'm trying something. I don't have many things to talk about sometimes. There's times I don't have much to say, period. And I never need what others need because I'm serious. I don't play. I don't need to go out much, but if I do, I get in touch with my motherfucking prowling self because I know there's that part of me. It's been so hard for me to leave out how I think about women when it comes to sex. Because I was a pimping nigga, and it's hard to just look at a fine bitch and just want to fuck her. But my life don't allow me to play games with myself. And I don't need to go out and look for bitches to play games. Excuse me. I just think it's a wonderful life if you motherfucking live it right. I think if you live it right, you should have way more pluses than minuses. So what I'm saying is you have to want to win. If you want to win, that means you have some kind of plan. Now, I mean, shit, I'm in the later rounds of my life. This is like a championship bout, and I'm in the late rounds. And am I going to win? Shit. You might have to wait and find out, but I already know I'm going to win. Shit. I'm going in my damn I'm going in my 5th year at Sidewalk University. Everything, I mean, it could be better, but everything is going good. The reason it's going good is because I continue to deal with these struggles that I'm telling you about. I ain't letting them make me quit. I'm quite proud of my accomplishment with Sidewalk University. To be honest, it's the biggest thing to me. Actually, the only thing bigger than that was Pimping to me. But as far as what's real, today Sidewalk University is real to me. It's everything. I'm really proud of accomplishing that. I went to school, got charged up a whole bunch of money, and they didn't even let me get my teacher credentials. And what did I do? I came up with a school because I wanted to teach. So, I mean, all of that is not really a big deal. I've been blessed. I've been blessed to live off my course, my efforts since 2010. And I haven't put one step into the illegal arena. I ain't did shit illegal since 2010. And I did illegal shit all my motherfucking life. Except for the 15 years where I worked for Ken's Beverage. But the thing I'm really trying to get you to see is that I'm true to what I believe. You don't have to believe what I believe, but you need to believe something. You need to believe something that's going to help propel you in your future. And something you guys don't understand is that you actually have a future. You don't think you're going to die tomorrow. I'm not saying that. But you act like you ain't going to be living tomorrow. Because you ain't doing shit but living today for today. Man, I mean, you can do that, especially if you're young enough. But some of us ain't young. I be talking to a lot of dudes lately that's in their 40s. Man, I didn't learn this. I didn't learn that. Woo woo. Bro, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I tell everybody. Come to SWU. I'm saying I'm true to what I believe, and if you allow me to show you, you can be true to what you believe in. You can be a fucking independent monster too. Because that's what I am. I'm a monster. I'm offering Sidewalk University and the course at 50%. Now, this is not no pandemic sale. That is over. You motherfuckers let it go back to the original price, $850, $500 for the school. What I'm saying, 50% for both would be $675. But you can only get that if you pay for it all at once. There's no payment plans for that. I'm realizing I got to say this shit because when I tell people about, I got this deal going on, woo, woo, woo. Instead of the motherfucker jumping on the deal, motherfucker wait 2-3 months and then ask me about the deal. Man, the sale is only when the sale is. You can't go in the store and ask the motherfucker to buy the sale that they buy whatever you want to buy for the price they had it on sale last month. Come on, man. So I don't know why y'all do me like that, but still, I don't care. See, you get firsthand knowledge of controlling social outcomes. You get firsthand knowledge on how to use your conversation. It can be a tool or a weapon. It's up to you. You're going to learn how to speak to women without them feeling the threat that you hitting on them. Because you don't know how many suckers hit on women. So as soon as they hear it in your voice, oh no, you sound like, well, you got to understand all this stuff. You're going to learn how to bring out the gentleman in you. And you're going to learn all about the 11 areas of importance for men. I don't know what you're waiting for. Matter of fact, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, that's right. Just like you waiting for that girl to come knock on your motherfucking door and ask you to have her. I guess that's what you're waiting for me to do. Haven't you learned or heard? I've raised my price. I don't have sales long. I raise my prices up back to whatever. And I'm getting such rave reviews on SWU. I mean, well, I ain't finna do this no time soon, but it's leading me towards a price hike. My classes are big. I got a lot of work to do. I got to spend money on these bras that I fucking have to call and talk to these dudes. Oh, that's right. We don't bullshit at Sidewalk University. You ain't gonna learn nothing reading no motherfucking book. But I bet you'll learn something talking to real bitches that can say whatever the fuck they want to say in response to your ass. And you're going to have like 20 motherfuckers listening to you. See, the biggest thing to most of you motherfuckers, that's why you whisper. You don't want motherfuckers to hear you because you don't want nobody to hear how punk you be sounding. Man, Sidewalk University addresses all that and more. I've been incorporating notes from every semester. I've been doing this 5 years and there's 3 semesters. There's 15 motherfucking books of notes. Yep. And I've been keeping books and notes and all kind of shit for the past 10 years. I read that shit regularly. Not regularly, but I go through it because there's gems in there that I can teach. And I pull them out. Now, I was able to incorporate those notes that I was just telling you about. And what I learned at SWU, the notes and whatever I'm learning with them students, I incorporate into the next semester. Adding to my bomb-ass message in my course. Now, I'm told I make shit very plain. Excuse me. I pride myself in simple English. I do. I pride myself in simple English. I don't want to try to appear to be so smart. I got to use these big words. No, I speak regular English. And I'm told that I make everything plain in order for your brain to accept it. And then for you to be able to take it over. And after you learn, first of all, once you take the course and your thought process changes, it's going to drive your thoughts for a while until you can steer. Otherwise, just because you're learning this does not mean your life is going to change. But because you're learning it, you can definitely change your life. And you got to understand life. And I'm going to talk about a lot of shit. And you gonna understand. First of all, after you learn to steer, you learn to steer by watching, listening, and applying all that you learn in real-time life. That's how you learn to drive. When the time comes, and it's going to be on you, you will have hella understanding on it. Of it. And after it gets on you, first, let me explain something. Is it in you or is it on you? I'm going to tell you what all that is. I'm explaining that now. First, it's on you because you ain't shit. And all you do is you just heard a whole bunch of shit. And you allowing that shit to flow through your head and it come out periodically, ass backwards, all that shit. But that's what happened first. It gets on you. And if you stay down, it'll slowly seep into you. And as it seeps into you, you're going to feel like you're taller, sharper. But what I'm saying is, first it's on you. And after it's on you and you're working with it for a while, game I'm talking about, it gets in you. And when it gets in you, that's when you can drive. You got to understand it. You have to understand it for it to work for you. It's hella fucking rewarding to realize that you really can drive. All of the time that you spent faking, saying different shit. Oh, fuck, man, I forgot about Okay, hey, you motherfuckers call. I hate Steve and D, man. That motherfucker make me do all this shit. Hey, you guys, call in, man. Call in. I don't give a fuck that I'm kicking some shit. I want to kick it with y'all, too. Steve and D, fuck you, man. All this fucking shit. But after you realize that all the lying you was doing, all the faking you was doing wasn't even necessary because you can drive. It can be in you, but you gotta acquire it. It's not just in you because you heard about it, because you listen to me talking on this goddamn shit here. You gotta live this shit. And as you live it, it's not in you, it's on you. Because you got to make yourself live it every day. It's on you until it get in you. And when it get in you, you don't have to wake yourself up. Because you know you got to wake up and go to work, else you ain't eating. And you ain't worried about how much you got to eat. Because you know you got to eat at McDonald's if you ain't getting no goddamn money. The shit is on you, game, at first. And you wear it like a coat. And the more you wear it, the more immune you become to the bullshit that's out there. And after a while, you kind of gamed up. And that shit is in you. Your decisions are all based on this game you got now. You don't do nothing just because you think it. Excuse me. When it comes time, it's on you. And you're going to have hella understanding of it. After it gets on you, if you stay down, it'll slowly get into you. And when it gets into you, that's when you can drive. Otherwise, that's when you know what you're doing. So what I want you to understand, every single day, there's going to be more shit to deal with. If you look at what's going on in Washington today, you'll see that the truth has been banned. There's no truth. That's why you got to be firm in what the fuck you think. I'm not moved by shit that happens in Washington. I may rant about it and, say some political shit. But, man, I don't fucking care about none of that shit that's going on. And even, if I did care, I would care because I do vote. But what I'm saying is I know my care ain't shit. I'm one. The only person my shit matters to is me. I'm not trying to run the country. I'm not. I'm not trying to make the country fair for every motherfucker. I want it to be fair for every motherfucker, but that ain't, what the fuck I'm doing. So what I'm saying is, shit, man, you guys got to understand the truth has been banned. And anyone caught telling the truth is subject to go to jail. Now, those motherfuckers who have been the truth, especially if you want to, protect the status quo or the president or whatever the fuck, step forward. Identify yourself. If that's what the fuck you want to do, I'm identifying myself. Fuck all that. I'm not with it. I do vote. But I'm not into all of that political bullshit. I lived in the violent-ridden streets. I thrived in the violent-ridden streets of this goddamn country. In the midst of criminal activity. And I never carried a gun. Well, I carried a gun once. But I was really young in the game. But what I'm saying is this. I only owned the 4-shot 22 caliber Derringer. I ain't had no other gun in my life. I shot that gun maybe twice at a can. Now, what I'm saying is if I wanted to overlook my right to own a gun, I'd be against banning guns. But man, I don't give a fuck. That's political bullshit. If I want a gun, I'm going to get one. But I don't need one. I don't want no motherfucker telling me I can't have one. But I ain't got one. Shit. I don't want to overlook my right to own a gun. And if I'm, still against owning assault rifles, so be it. That's me. It's a known fact that assault rifles have nothing to do with self-protection. It would be called a protection rifle if it was, that. It's an assault rifle. The word tells you what it is. Assault. So, okay, take the politics out, ban that shit, and if you buy it, shoot it under the jurisdiction or whatever the fuck. The right laws or the correct way to shoot it or whatever. What I'm motherfucking saying, it's a known fact that gun is a killing machine. But when 300 motherfuckers are shot by that goddamn weapon, I mean, come on. Gun lobbyists, they starts that rights bullshit. You can't ban the assault rifle because it's their right to have it. What about them 300 motherfuckers that got killed? Don't they have a right to not face being murdered because somebody else have a right to have a fucking gun? You got to understand what's being done. What the fuck is more right than your goddamn kid being able to go to school without being afraid of some motherfucker spraying them? Do the kids have any rights? Do the teachers have any rights? I'm just saying, man. Your child. My child. What the fuck is so wrong with banning assault rifles? I don't know. It's political. So that's why I don't care. I ain't buying one. Hope like hell my daughter don't get shot by one. But other than that, that's as far as I'm going with it, because what the fuck? What's wrong is the motherfucking NRA. You do know it's the biggest contributor to politics in our fucking country. It's the biggest individual contributor to politics. And the government don't want you to know it. Let me tell you something else. The NRA don't even have a particular side of a conflict. They don't even have a particular side of politics. The NRA contributes to both parties. On any matter, both parties are lobbied by the motherfucking NRA. So what does that mean? That means that they don't care who wins. They just want to be on the team that wins. Don't you think that's cheating? No, maybe it ain't. Maybe it ain't. The NRA contributes to each candidate, no matter the affiliation. And why do they do that? I try to stay away from political shit, Ben, but you see how I came in this conversation. I'm talking about something else, but this political shit came in. So what I'm saying is the reason this shit is going on is the NRA bought Congress and all the members. Behind closed doors, the NRA met with each one of them goddamn politicians that they could meet with. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, and they paid them off with some sort of deal. Now, why would you accept money from a person who also endorses your opponent? Because you have no shame. And it's all about the money. You got to understand that. Fucking politicians will tell you however they want it to sound, but it ain't hardly what they doing. That fucking dollar that you trying to get abiding by the law, and so you can collect that money, the NRA has already used it to pay for Congress. Now, how can that be when it's a race for the dollar? And the law is what's holding you back. I know you're not following me. Yeah, that's why I got such a fucking long time. I got a lot to say. You got to understand how lucky you are to fucking not have been murdered by some maniac motherfucker that's just shooting, who mad and he want to spray motherfuckers because whatever, you got fired or whatever. In order to go down in history, that motherfucker figured he got to be some kind of mass murderer. That's my trip too, going down in history. But I'm not going to be no motherfucking mass murderer. I want my name to go down in history on something positive, which is the best route for me to take. You know, killing people with AR-15s, or create a system where men can become mature and be real contributors. I mean, I don't have no problems making no decision or choice between those two choices. Motherfuckers have to understand the confidence I talk about is so you can deal with this life. It's not just about women. You have to have a certain level of confidence to even breathe. You got to work hard on a project. Projects seems to come together when you work hard on them. Doubt, insecurities, those things are the reality. It's the reality. You're going to have them, especially with media telling you all these different ways to do shit. You got to overcome this insecurities. And to do that, you got to put your foot pedal to the metal. Full steam ahead. You got to get a product, share moments of it in the social media format. You don't need 30 minutes. You don't need an hour, but whatever you need, you know, soon afterwards, some serious person or entity is going to be talking to you. Why? Because you have something to offer and you're believing in it. Now, who knows? It could be the next Barbie. I don't fucking know. But I do know ain't shit gonna happen at the rate you know it. I'm just saying, I wanted this distributor to fuck with me, and motherfucker ended up hollering at me. A conversation ensued. And just as we see, shit happens, positive. Now a major distributor is seeing the same shit I'm seeing. What I'm saying is this: pieces to the puzzle. Life is a big puzzle, and a serious puzzle at that. But a serious puzzle about life comes together without much effort. Just as a good book, I'm sure you heard it, a good book writes itself. It's easy. You just got the pen and the words are just coming to you because the book is good. The book is flowing. This puzzle that is needed for the success of any of my projects must be put together. It don't come all together. You have to this, that, put it all together. But as opposed to stressing on it, I just be cool because I know I'm working. I know I'm doing every goddamn thing I can do when I think of it. So if this is for me, it's coming. And I've learned that if it's supposed to happen, you would have done it. You just would have done it. Nothing is supposed to happen. We have to make things happen. Most of the key elements that's necessary in anything you're trying to do is going to come to you because you're trying to do something. If you're not trying to do nothing, you just want something to come to you, you're just going to be wanting. Most of the important things I need is not something I can pay for. It's something I have to be ready for. And I know a lot of motherfucking niggas out there who are named King this, King that. What I'm saying is, I came out Rosebud. I didn't know, having never heard no other motherfucking name Rosebud except for that Citizen Kane shit. I heard that Sled was Rosebud, but I thought that was a unique, original name. So I took it. But then what I'm saying is, you got King this, King that. What I'm saying, I believe some of them motherfuckers are worthy of that name. I do. But it's so many people out there named King. As soon as you hear it, you don't even want to fade that motherfucker. Who the fuck is this nigga? Now, I can imagine a few of you so-called kings have removed that title from your name after realizing the disrespect that you were serving up. But I am not by no means telling you to remove that. I'm just saying, we are not simply titled king. We have shown what makes kings in the streets. And 90% of you king motherfuckers are just funny because you ain't did shit. You just call yourself this. You're really an inside joke. Those of you who are worthy, I'm sure you understand and agree with what I'm talking about. And surely you know I ain't meaning no disrespect to nobody named King. No, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying what real game will show you. And if you do feel disrespected, then that's exactly why this post or this video is important. Because in the coming months, those who get gamed up at SWU will realize they've gotten a gift that continues to give. Game is like that fucking Energizer rabbit. It just keeps giving and giving and giving and giving until you wonder what will tomorrow bring. Hope and a prayer. That's what tomorrow's going to bring. Hope is here now, and a prayer can help you manage. But what will that day bring tomorrow? See, it should be joy. Joy because of all the things you see yourself accomplishing in the following days. Joy because of when you look back, you see that you pushed yourself hard. And you see that you are capable of pushing even harder. You should see joy because your life is a product of your choices. And you have chosen wisely. Yeah. And you put God first. I do. Joy because you firmly believe that you're going to reap what you sow. And you laid the groundwork for a magnificent future. At least that's how I feel about me. A future filled with boundless wonders that I provided myself to look forward to in my golden years. I just wonder if you knew a lawyer as an acquaintance. Would you ever ask him a legal question? I think I would. Now, if that lawyer answered the question, he took his time and he explained a couple things to me. Do you think I should ask him another question? And if I did ask him, do you think he should answer? And if he did answer and asked me for a fee, should I trip? This is an example of critical thinking. And none of you ever do it. You just initially think. I do it in everything, almost everything I do, everything I think. It's very important for you all to see how serious critical thinking is. It's important for your sanity. If you think critically, what you're going to do, you won't have as many problems to deal with that you find yourself dealing with. Because 9 out of 10 problems can be short-stopped. All you got to do is think. So what I'm saying, it's a real life tenet you need to adopt. Think critically. I'm not a wordsmith. You know, somebody who knows giant words to construct common senses. I'm you. And I speak to you in me and you terms. I don't want to appear so educated or think I am smarter than you by using these fucking words that I need to explain. My big thing is I would much rather use common language and have each and every one of you that I'm speaking to understand what the fuck I'm saying. And I'd rather have you say, damn, Rosebud, that made sense to me. Because it's all about communication. You can't communicate with people using them fucking words I'll be hearing these dumb motherfuckers use. I've already communicated to you in various ways that I'm getting my education on. You've accepted it. So the only thing I want to do is use my sense of self, my education of knowing people and technology, and help some dudes get their shit together. That's what I want to do. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute. What am I? Oh, right there. All right, 773, what's up?
Hey, Professor Dimitri.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought I would call in. What you're talking about really struck a chord with me today. I don't know if I had mentioned to you in SWU, but I'm like midway through one of the biggest projects I've ever undertaken. And last night there was like a huge setback, or it seemed like a setback, where one of these pieces of machinery I needed, the order just got canceled out of nowhere. And the only way for me to get one within the next month and not stall my project too much would be to spend like twice as much money. And just like pushing and thing, I was able to figure out there was actually a blessing in disguise. I was able to make the same machine within like 5 days for like a 1/5 of the original price. So just everything you were saying really struck a chord with me about your project and pushing forward. It seems like, you know, you solve one problem and 5 more come up, but yeah, I don't know, like Leach said, I don't know, better results.
Hey man, this Demetrius.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look, we got a call today, and we're gonna talk about what you're talking about. So I don't want to really go into it on here. All right.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right, man. But we'll talk tonight. See, all you guys got to understand something about me. I don't want people hanging on my every word. I want people to take something that I say and challenge it. I don't care what it is, because I believe anything I say can stand up to a challenge. But what that guy, the caller, just said, which is why SWU is so important, because there's a million things subtitled under one subject. I can't put all that goddamn shit on these MP3s or whatever. But if people that fuck with me listen to my shit, my videos and shit, just like he heard something that really resonated with him. Now one of you motherfuckers heard what he heard. And you all heard what he heard. But because he been getting laced, he can see a little clearer. And this shit is making sense to him. And believe me, by the end of next month, which is when the semester's going to be over, this motherfucker going to be really, really sharp. He going to really, really know how to hold a conversation. He going to know that words ain't shit. He ain't getting a fuck about no damn words. Why? Because he speak English. Every word he fucking say, the bitch done heard it before. So how you going to be tripping on what he's saying? He got to trip on having control of the conversation. Not by talking loud. Not by being rude. But by being engaging. Because he totally believes in his motherfucking self. He ain't going to be nothing like you motherfuckers. So the only thing I want to use when I talk, this is him, is me. I want to use what I think. How many of you motherfuckers can say that? I bet he'll be able to say it by the end of this semester. Why? Because I ain't telling him what the fuck to say. I ain't even helping him in that regard. It's about you, each one of you at SWU. So if I told you everything, it would be about me. No, motherfucker, that's right. This dude and every other student I fuck with, learning how to think, learning how to believe in themselves. Yeah, that's what I do. I know it's hard to believe, but sooner or later you're going to realize I'm one of the best motherfucking brothers you will have ever met in your life. So say me. But I actually know that Muhammad Ali is the original. I'm a bad man, but damn it, I look in the motherfucking mirror and I can't help but say it to myself. Shit, I'm a bad man. I mean, that's something each and every one of us should want to be able to say about himself and be real when he say it. Contrary to popular belief, men are not born. They're cultivated by the trials and tribulations that they face and overcome before they're 18. 972, what's up, brother?
I'm dead.
972, what's happening? Hey, 972, do you want your chance or what?
Yeah, I'm trying. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on? This Hop from the class, SWU.
Okay.
I was just calling in, man. I just wanted to vouch for you, man, in your class. You know what I'm saying? For the cats that's in the that's listening or whatever, the shit that you're saying is real about your class, man. You don't have to keep selling that shit. If they don't want this game, they don't want it, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? Everything. This week 7 for me, you know what I'm saying? Everything is lining up as you saying it in the court. So I just wanted to come on and let these cats know, man, that you ain't selling no wolf tickets, you ain't no bullshit ass dude. You know what I'm saying? So you got the guys from the street and the education side of it. So who else is most certified and qualified to teach this shit, man?
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. This Hopkins.
Yes, sir. It's me.
Okay, I got you, man. Don't forget, man. We got something going today that you got to be on. 701. What's up?
OG, how you doing, man? This is D, man. How you doing?
D, what's happening? I ain't heard from you in a while. What's going on?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm just enjoying your show right now, man. Hey, I want to touch on something. You know, you speak early, man.
Okay.
Okay, you were talking about gun, right? You said you used to carry a gun. And I remember a few weeks ago, you talk about that. You were talking about like us youngsters, you feel me? Especially us as a black man. These days, you know, like when like two friends, when they get into it, instead of talking about the shit, you know, what is this about? First thing you know, they just go get a gun and kill each other one touch with that.
Well, listen, man. First of all, I didn't say I used to carry a gun. I said I did not used to carry a gun, but I did have a gun for about some months. And the motherfuckers took me to jail, took it from me. I never had another one. But as far as being real, being stand up, being a man, see, that's what's wrong with these guys today. That's why they kill each other like that. They can't take no insults, no embarrassment. They can't take anything. It all means they're not a man. Whereas when we was young, now we ain't finna like a motherfucker saying some shit, you know, to us. So we gonna say something and fight, or a motherfucker gonna ignore it. But we eat no matter what. We ain't gonna kill each other, man. You know, killing each other has it makes you weak. It makes you depend on that gun. And what I'm saying is they got this shit. Believe me, bro. It's always been like that, D. But they really picked it up from Scarface and Carlito's Way and all that shit. They totally think gangster shit combined with that fucking video kill shit. And that's where they at. You know, they want to be bad. They don't want to be bad like I want it to be bad. I want it to be bad, man. I'm finna dress a certain way. You know, I ain't taking no shit. Plus, I'm hustling. You know, I'm doing things that I think is gonna make me bad. Never once did I think about killing somebody, and I thought about getting robbed. I mean, you know, motherfuckers gonna try to stick you up, but I really ain't thought about killing them. What I'm saying is, we used to take a robbery. You know, a motherfucker broke in your house, stole your shit. You kind of know who it was. But since you ain't sure, what the fuck are you gonna do? Be mad at the world? Go shoot up every motherfucking body? I mean, goddamn, you don't know who did it. You think you know, but what if you wrong? Fuck it. What I'm saying, go ahead.
I want to say something for this phone. I need you to correct me if I'm wrong on this one, right?
Right.
I want to touch on this. I think, especially the young generation, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like the music video they listen to, like the rap, the hip hop video, and not having a father figure in their life to give them education, man. And this is what I want to say. I salute what you say, because I listened to your old show. You was like, this is what you say. If you get into it with a motherfucker, you're going to be like, look, man, let me buy you a beer. Let's be gentlemen. Let's talk about this.
That's what's up.
I want you to speak on that, OG.
That's what's up, man. I'm telling you, man. In the streets, you got this broad. You crazy about this broad. And I get her. So I call you. And you talking that shit. Man, motherfucker, bro, you know, we men, man. Let's meet over at the Sold Out and, you know, let me buy you a drink or whatever. We talk about it, man. But you know how this shit go, man. She chose me. Now, if you a real nigga, you gonna accept that. And you ain't gonna, hey, man, that don't mean you ain't gonna try to get her back. That don't mean you ain't gonna play dirty. That just mean you ain't finna try to be mad at me for doing my job. My job is to get that damn bitch to give me action. Even if it's your bitch. Man, you ain't gonna believe this. I've been out there where motherfuckers called niggas mama. Now, how you gonna have a motherfucker catch your mama and talk about pimping on her? Man, I'm telling you, man, people don't know this kind of shit go on. This shit goes on. Hey, hold on, D. Hold on. 216, what's up?
Yeah, man, I was getting into y'all conversation, but I got my own question, though. I'm going to ask my question.
Go ahead.
But, you know, to relatable is you say something we can feel. Like, you started off this whole conversation about there was a little girl, you wanted to get at her, she didn't call you back. That's real. So we listening to OG Bud, you know what I'm saying, with all this game, it shows you still go through what we go through. And even you trying to be a teacher and they try to block you. So here's my question. I'm going to be quick, so I got other callers. How did you get through those adversities? You know what I'm saying? You spent your whole time with the teaching career and they blocked the door on you. Feel me?
Hey, check this out, man. You got to understand this. All of you. Fuck adversity. I'm serious, man. If they didn't let me get through it. I mean, you know, I graduated with honors, 4.0, grade point average. They should have been wanting me, but they didn't.
Right.
So what I'm saying, fuck them. I mean, that's the best way I can say it. I ain't letting some motherfucker have me tripping on what they, you know, especially if they got the leverage over me, that what they say is more important than what I say. What I'm saying is, if I did everything I'm supposed to do to get to them so they can tell me okay, and they tell me no, the worst thing for me to do is be mad at them and be tripping because I won't do shit. I get mad at what happened, and then I got to handle what happened. That's what's important.
Okay.
You feel me?
Hey, I do it. One last thing on this, and I'll get out your way. What you just said, so you do, it's not that you don't get mad, you're a robot and you don't get these feelings. You do get mad, but you push through it or you redirect where you're mad at. That's what I had to ask.
Well, listen, man. I would be a liar if I told you I didn't get mad. The motherfucker charged me $140,000 and didn't let me, you know, do what the motherfucker charged me this money for. Man, I hated them bastards. And I went and was fussing at them at first. But then, you know, man, fuck these motherfuckers, man. That's what they want me to do. They want me to trip out and not fucking be able to do shit because they told me whatever they told me. Man, fuck them motherfuckers. That's how I think. And then I drive, I drive home complexing about I didn't motherfucking spend all this goddamn money, blah, blah, blah. But by the time I get home, I'm headed to my computer on something else. Because I keep thinking, man, I don't shut down. It's hard for me to get sleep because of it. Hey, D, hold on again. 502, what's up?
Yeah.
502, what's happening?
Hey, what's up with you, Uncle Bud? This is ACP out of Louisville, Kentucky. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. What's happening?
Yeah, that's what's up, baby. Hey, I just wanted to call and make a couple statements. First statement, I want to thank you for sending me your audio book. When Uncle Bud tell you he gonna send you a book or something, he really do it. Hey, dog, that book was tight, bro. I'm talking about it was fire, it was fire.
Thank you, man.
Hey, no, thank you. I appreciate you for that. You know, I didn't had that on repeat for the last couple of days. I done listened to it, you know, about 2.5 times, and it's long, like 6 hours long.
It's 6 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your other point?
And as far as too, the way that, you know, you got the audio going with the music and all that. But what made me call in, besides, you know, thanking you and giving you, you know what I'm saying, your props on that book, you know, when you was talking about that, you know, gun control and all that.
Yeah.
That I have to disagree with you on that.
On what?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
The assault weapons ban was already passed back in 1986. The guns on the shelf at these stores are not assault weapons. Assault weapons mean fully automatic. Those guns that they sell in the stores are semi-automatic, meaning they shoot one bullet at a time. You understand what I'm saying?
I certainly do, but let me tell you something, bro. Wait. Let me say something. Semi-automatics ain't shit to turn into automatics. They are automatics. They just got some apparatus that make them shoot one bullet at a time. But, bypass it,
But
and that mother do what?
That's life.
Yeah, that's life. But what I'm trying to, bro, what I'm trying to get you to understand as far as the assault rifles, and I ain't hardly saying you can't have your opinion, because you can. And, you know, we just discussing. But my point, what I'm saying is, man, you can't really say, all right, that's what I'm saying. I agree with that. I think it's the Second Amendment, whatever. I agree with that. But you got to draw a line. What I'm saying, man, assault rifles, no matter who manufactured them, is for war.
They're not assault.
I didn't say semi-assault. You're talking about semi-assault.
That's just something.
Hey, bro, can I talk, man, or are you gonna just overtalk me? Because what I'm saying is, I didn't say anything about semi-assault weapons. I'm talking about assault weapons. Do you understand? I'm talking about assault rifles. I'm not talking about what's in the store, man. I'm not talking about what's in the store. I'm talking about the manufacturer of that assault rifle is manufacturing something for war. So, of course, if you want to sell it to the public, you can't have it automatic. So you got to put some apparatus on it that's going to make it not automatic. But it's still an assault rifle, bro. It's still an assault rifle. So all this motherfucker. Hey, wait a minute, man. Let me. Hey, no, man, you can't say shit. I don't want to hear shit. I'm putting you back in the queue until I'm ready for you to talk. What I'm saying is, I don't care what your little distinguishing point is.
You hear me?
Hey, man. Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm finna shut your ass off too. I don't want to be interrupted. I'm shutting all three of you motherfuckers off. What I'm saying, man, assault rifles are assault rifles. Period. If you get an assault rifle and they didn't subdued it, so it's only a semi-automatic, sure. But the motherfuckers that bought it, if they use it as such, fine. But since the motherfuckers that bought it, changed it or whatever, that's not modified it, so it could be back automatic, they didn't have to go build a rifle. All they had to do was take whatever it was that they put on to make it semi-automatic and make it automatic. So what I'm saying is these goddamn automatic weapons where a motherfucker pull the trigger and 34 bullets come out before he even let go, they don't know where them goddamn bullets going. But even so, I'm not saying what I'm saying means assault. Well, assault rifles should be banned. But I'm not saying people should not be able to, if that's the case, get an assault rifle and have it semi-automatic for whatever their trip is. But what can they explain their trip is? You can't go hunting with them motherfuckers that blow up the animal. An assault rifle, you don't need it for hunting. You don't need an assault rifle. You don't even need a semi-automatic rifle for anything except for war or killing. If you a fucking sniper, you put your goddamn gun on manual. So when you touch that trigger, only one shot. Because if you leave it on automatic, you touch that trigger, hella shots coming off. So come on, man. I'm coming back to you, 502. What's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, man. I want to hear what you got to say.
I mean, let's understand. Let's understand. FBI statistics tell us that most people are beaten to death by blunt objects, baseball bats, pipes, bricks, et cetera, et cetera.
Bro, stop, man. Stop. Just listen. Stop, man. No, man, stop. I ain't gonna overtalk you. Listen, man, I ain't talking about statistics as far as who get killed, how they get killed. I'm talking about what the fuck I'm talking about. So if you want to bring up the FBI, the CIA, or whatever the fuck, that ain't what I'm talking about. You got to get that shit to your head, man. I'm talking about what I'm talking about, and it's semi-automatics in fools' motherfucking hands that all they had to do was make it not semi, and it becomes automatic. The same bullets can be shot. So what I'm saying is, would you rather a motherfucker be able to only shoot once at a time, even if he got to pull his finger real fast because he got to do a manual type shooting? Or would you rather a motherfucker that's a nut to have a goddamn gun that he tests the trigger and it shoot 100 times before he let go? Which one would you want, 502? And I ain't talking about no motherfucking goddamn FBI. I got you open, man. Go ahead.
It don't matter. It only takes one bullet to kill a person.
Okay, now, 502. Let me say this. And don't take this wrong, but I'm finna say the way you talking, I'll judge you as a banger.
No, I ain't no banger.
You been a banger? Have you been a banger? I didn't hear you.
I said I ain't no banger. I have no criminal history. I've never been to jail. I've never been arrested.
Okay, stop there. Now, that's
a law-abiding citizen.
Okay, hold on, bro. Listen, you ain't the only motherfucking one. I never been to the pen, but I did go to jail one time for 3 months. But I never, none of that shit. Past 30 years, I ain't even had a ticket. So I'm like you. But what I'm saying to you, bro, is I'm a nigga out the streets. And I hear you, 414, I see you. I'm going to get you in a minute. I hear you sounding like that. So what the fuck is a peckerwood? What the fuck is a goddamn police? What the fuck is somebody that can kill you gonna think when they hear you?
Well, because I'm a black man?
No, man, because you talking the shit you talking and you a black man.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. How somebody else feels about me ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay, bro. Listen to me. Can you listen?
I've been over by the police, and I have 2 or 3 2 AR-15s and an AK-47. But I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Wait a minute. Wait. You said you've been pulled over. Bro, wait.
Great day.
So are you saying you got pulled over by the police and you had 2 AR-15s and something else in it and what?
Yeah, that's exactly right. AK-47. And all they can say was, "Thank you, sir. You have a great day."
Yeah, because but did I? Hey, bro.
To hurt anybody,
bro.
I left where I was at. I was on a road trip, and I came back home.
All that is fine, man. All that is fine. But let me cut your ass off. But what I'm saying is I'm not saying, well, I do think AR-15s, blah, 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 AK-47, you don't need them. But it's not illegal. So if it's not illegal, there is no reason for you to actually fucking worry about having them in the car. So what I'm saying is if some shit happened down the street and motherfuckers, some motherfuckers that got shot by some automatic weapon, and you got that shit in your car, you going to jail because you the motherfucker that did it until you show you ain't. And all I'm saying, bro, I ain't talking about your right That's what I said. I'm not talking about no motherfucking right. You do have the right. But what I'm saying is, what about them motherfuckers that get shot by them 31 bullets that didn't spray at this automatic weapon, and this motherfucker actually shot the motherfucker he wanted to shoot? He didn't kill the motherfucker he wanted to kill, and then he killed 30 other motherfuckers. But if he had the gun that could shoot once, he would have shot the motherfucker he wanted to kill. Now, what about that, man? I'm asking you. 414, I'm coming to you next. 701, I see you, D, but we talking.
Okay. But what about people that use cars to kill people?
Okay, man. Look, man, I'm gonna get you out of here, man. You're not listening to me, man. Fuck that nigga, man. I don't want to talk about that. There are other deaths. There is other things that happen. You can't say, what about? Ain't nobody asking you about no what about some other shit. I'm talking about specifically AR-15s, automatic weapons that's been remodified to be automatic. If motherfuckers don't have that shit, then motherfuckers can't remodify it. Otherwise, if that motherfucker want to shoot you, get a single shot fucking rifle and shoot a motherfucker if that's what the fuck you want to do. But about killing a whole bunch of motherfuckers, kids, all kind of people, and missing the motherfucker you was shooting at, man, fuck that bullshit. That's why they're fucking war weapons. Otherwise, when you got an AR-15 or AK-47, you ain't shooting at no one motherfucker. You shooting in a general direction because you're shooting so many goddamn bullets. Them bullets are spraying across whatever area you shooting at. You ain't shooting at one person. Goddamn it, 502, bring your ass back on because I want to talk to you. 414, what's up? D, I got you next, man.
Will checking in.
Hey, what's happening, bro?
It's been for me just to turn on the show and listen to what you was having to say because the young man, he sees the trees but not the forest, and I 100% believe what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying, OG. But I look at it like this: I came up in a family where they had Tommy guns, they had assault rifles, and the whole purpose of it is to kill, period. And if you living in an area where this guy got a K, he got a Draco, he got all this, you have to keep yourself armed up. But on another level, it's a lot of senseless crime, a lot of senseless murder, because like you said, you know what I'm saying, it's 30 bullets and they can go anywhere. But we have to remember, and to that caller 502, those laws wasn't made for us. Those laws was made for white folks. They considered us 3/5 of a human at one time. And unless you grew up in the 80s and the 90s where it was straight up shooting and, you know, people dying from, you know, people getting shot up, and they don't understand that, OG. So I'm with you on that, but I'm also with, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Anything the cops got, I gotta have something. Anything somebody on the street got, I gotta have something to go against that. And like I said, I feel you 150%.
Hey, bro,
You
listen,
know what I mean?
listen. I hate to cut you off, but listen. You feel me, and even that 502 probably felt me. But what I'm saying is, if the police got this or that, you don't need that unless you're a motherfucking criminal. If you're a criminal, whatever. But I'm saying, as a regular nigga walking down the street, what the police have, it's not automatic shit. That motherfucker that got shot in the back, I forget where he was, but he got shot 7 times in the back. That motherfucker did his finger, pull that trigger 7 times. So you know that motherfucker meant to do what he was doing. A motherfucker with a AR-15 or whatever, they touch that trigger, and it's finna shoot hella bullets. So what I'm saying is,
Right.
it's hella motherfuckers around this person you shooting, unless, you know, he by himself. But what I'm saying, 9 out of 10 times they ain't. You ride by and you going by, you ain't really taking an aim, so you coming out the motherfucking window and you spraying, hoping you get that nigga. But those 30 bullets got something, not every time, but just say, those 30 bullets got 30 innocent motherfuckers. When you in a war and you see this dude straight ahead and you got an AR-15, you know this dude ain't by himself. You know when I shoot him, if I stop, I might not motherfucking get to live. So I'm going to press that trigger. It's on automatic, and just in case whoever come, they finna get it. Now, why you can't, not you, but why people can't understand the difference? The difference is when you pull that trigger.
They've been raised in fear. If you live in a crime-driven, let's just say I'm a black male, even though I own stuff, even though whatever, I still live in a crime-ridden neighborhood. And, you know, sometimes you have to, you know, they still young. They don't get it that, you know what I'm saying, a coward to kill you quick before anything else. But we still stepping on manhood. You talking about being a man where you don't need it. In certain situations, that's right. But in certain situations, OG, you know.
Okay, let me ask you something. Hear me
out, OG.
Okay, go ahead.
Hear me out. I had a friend, right? This man, he took pictures. He came up. He did the whole shot. He went out one night. Niggas tried to roll up on him, tried to jack him for his car, gave him his car, and they still killed him. That was the one night that he ain't have his Uzi on him. You know what I mean? So you gotta. It's a delicate thing, because I didn't have family members killed by, you know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it. I look at it like that from your standpoint, because you're the elder. But I also understand that these rules and all this stuff that they set up these rules to keep people in check. And like I said, you don't see a whole bunch of black people shooting up 30 million people. But like my sister said, because she's an ER nurse, every weekend, some of us is coming up in there ripped up by these assault weapons. So I gotta, you know, I feel you on that, man. It's just
so listen, man.
You gotta be prepared.
Listen, we're not really disagreeing. We agreeing to see differently the same thing. So I'm not opposed to what you're saying. But listen to me, man. Your position is based on crime. Listen to me, bro. The police, they do shoot motherfuckers. They do whatever the fuck. You talking about you need to have what they have. But what I'm saying is they got AR-15s, but they don't bring them out unless it's like some situation that they know they finna have to spray motherfuckers. Now they do, because they the police, pull you over, kill you, all kind of goddamn shit, but it's with a regular gun. It's with regular shit. They don't get an AR-15 and just shoot it at motherfuckers and kill you. I don't believe there's one case like that. What I'm saying, there's 1,000 cases like that. And for us, 1,000 and more. So what I'm saying is,
right,
the police, they want to get the criminal. So they use their guns and they shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever times at the criminal. Which I'm not saying is good or bad. What I'm saying is, let's say you shooting, and he's not a criminal, but he's some motherfucker like a criminal to you. So, you know, you got a rifle, a single shot rifle, and you aim at that motherfucking shooting. Bam! He gone. Your objective is satisfied. You want to get that motherfucker? You got him, and he gone. And whoever around, they just see this motherfucker falling. Now they gon', you know, trip too. Oh God, they shooting. But since they only heard one shot, and it ain't gonna be, they ain't hearing no grrr, they ain't hearing that shit. They hear pow. Then motherfuckers look around and say, oh, somebody wanted to get him. If you understand what I'm saying, man. Let me get somebody else spoken for. 701, what's up, man? I got you, man.
Nah, it's cool, man. I see you fired up or whatever, man. What's this be, man? I got something I gotta ask you, man.
Come on.
Hey, I've been trying to ask you this for a long ass time. OG, I just want to know, man, if you had a son, right, and once you grow up, you become a man, and you want to be a pimp, would you respect this decision, or you would not let him be a pimp?
I wouldn't not let him be a pimp. I would tell that motherfucker, take your ass out there and learn how to pimp then, man. Don't be asking me. Hey, the only time he could ask me is after he came up with a bunch of hoes and he was doing some pimping. Then I could kick it with him.
This is what I was gonna. Listen. This is what I was gonna say, man. I just believe if he had a son, man, I think that nigga gonna destroy him in life because you're gonna lace him up with the game about the woman and like knowledge in life. I want to ask you this little bug, man. What's the shit you be drinking, man? You feel me?
Tequila.
I'm scared to ask you, man.
Tequila. Jose Cuervo tequila.
Tequila. What kind?
Jose Cuervo.
I just want to know what pimps be drinking, man.
Jose Cuervo Gold. But listen to this, man. You asked that question. Wait, D. Wait.
I'm going to try that shit, man. I'm going to try that shit. I just want to know what pimps be drinking.
Hey, bro, listen. You asked about something that's important, but you asked about a boy. Well, I want my son to be a pimp, blah, blah, blah. I got a daughter. Do you think I wanted her to be a hoe?
No, sir, not at all.
So what I'm saying is this. What's the difference between the sex, boy or girl? You don't want them in the game, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, bro, you got to understand what I'm finna say. You got people, ministers, that raise their kids straight in the church. The kid ain't never did shit, too bad. And turn out to be a hoe or a pimp. Why? But why, man? Can you answer that?
Shit. No. Go ahead and answer that, man.
There is no reason why. Because motherfuckers that be in the game is attracted to it by whatever attracted them to it. Otherwise, it could be the money, it could be the clothes, it could be the freedom, it could be doing your own thing. It could be a myriad of things that attract people to the game. But then again, you got motherfuckers that straight criminals, straight bastard dope dealers, all that shit. Their kids grow up being lawyers and shit. Why?
Yeah, I got something else I want to ask you, man.
What, man?
Hey, it's been a while, man. You haven't done your Sunday show, man. So it's been a while, man. So
come on, man. What you want to ask?
I love you, man. I was going to ask you this, man. Like, you do your best. Like, I already know you were playing, man. Like, you got different women come and fuck with you. Do you try your best to keep those women away from your daughter? Like, for us to not see them?
Stop. Listen, all of you guys. I hid nothing from my daughter. I told her every single thing about me, her mama, all that goddamn shit when she was a little girl. And I kept telling her that shit as she grew up. You know why? Because I didn't want nobody to use it. I didn't want nobody to use it on her. Oh, your dad and mine were pimps and hoes. Bitch, please. If she didn't know that and she heard that goddamn shit, it would fuck her up. But she know I was a pimp. She know her mama was a hoe. And she know both of us as parents. Way before pimps and hoes. So what I'm saying is it's important to raise your child to be a real child. Fuck what you do. I ain't trying to raise my kid to do what I do. I'm like the average white person. I want my kid to do better than what I did in life. You feel me?
Man, that's facts, man. I was gonna ask you something, but I forgot it. When you come back, I wanna come back to this shit.
Hey man, you know what? Hey, listen, man. I got a lot to talk about. I got some more shit, so I'm sure you gonna think of it again.
I'm listening.
Hey, I'm sure you gonna think of it again. 216, man. You a real Trojan, man. You've been hanging in, man. You got anything else, bro?
Yeah, real quick, I got one.
Hey, stop. It don't have to be quick. You waited a long time. Do your thing, whatever it is. Take your time.
Appreciate it, OG. Hey, I know this ain't supposed to be a political show, but I wanted to put it in this perspective. I think you might feel me. From a street nigga perspective. having to do with all the guns and everything like that. Look, OG, I'm thinking if they said nobody could have this shit, it'd be different. But you know, me being a street nigga, if they banned it, if they say something's illegal, I'm still gonna get my hands on some shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you know who's not gonna be able to get it, law-abiding citizens. You know what I'm saying? Because they follow the law. You could make some shit illegal. I'm still gonna hit it up.
Yeah,
So,
but wait. What you saying is true. And what you saying is what's supposed to happen. But let me ask you this. They banned assault rifles and shit. And you from the street, so
Right.
you can get one. When you get it, are you gonna be shooting up a bunch of motherfuckers, or are you just getting it so you can have it?
I'm just getting it to have it.
That's what you're supposed to do. We not talking about that. We talking about motherfuckers that get it, change it from being semi-automatic to automatic, and go out and kill motherfuckers. So what I'm saying is, say we banned it. So what? You're still getting yours. You was gonna get yours if it wasn't banned. But you ain't finna go out and mass murder motherfuckers. You just got it for whatever your trip is. Whatever it is, I want to have it, man. You know, better be caught with it than without it. I mean, I understand all that shit, man. But when it comes to what I'm specifically talking about, which is my point, which is why none of you understand why I'm talking about it, because that's how they've trained you. They've trained you to see all the peripheral bullshit instead of the real shit. Because if niggas understood what you say you understood as far as getting automatic rifles, we wouldn't have all this killing. It'd be a hell of niggas with automatic rifles, but they know what they are and they ain't finna use the shit like it's a goddamn gun. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I do, OG. But look, OG, so tell me this, though. You don't think some of it got a part to play with, like what Dean was saying about niggas listening to rap videos and the mentality of niggas where back in the day, niggas might want to shoot, but not. But these days, man, OG, just for clout, they'll shoot everybody and their mama, man. You know?
Hey, but let me ask you something, man. What's wrong with wounding a motherfucker?
You said ruining?
Wounding.
Oh, I mean, nothing if it's self-defense or no, I don't think.
No, I'm saying I didn't put all the caveats in it. I said, what's wrong with wounding a motherfucker for whatever your reason?
Well, besides the fact that you hurting somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Check this out, man. Check this out. What's wrong with it today is you niggas is scary. Because the same thing would happen if you beat a nigga ass in my day. You take the same chance. You beat this nigga ass down. What, he ain't coming back? What, you ain't gonna see him tomorrow? I'm saying we was willing to take that shit. Man, fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna see you tomorrow then, nigga. You know, but you motherfuckers, no, you ain't willing to see him tomorrow. You want to kill him. Well, I'm saying, man, we would fight, beat that nigga ass, and then, you know, talk shit. And see him the next day, nah, nigga, don't fuck with me no more. The nigga could be beefing in his head. And you don't know when this nigga gonna jump you. You at the skating ring at a skating park, you know, the next thing you know, this nigga and this crew fucking with you. What I'm saying is that shit happened, but we went from the shoulders, nigga, meet us outside. And whoever the fuck with you, let him come on. We didn't risk shooting up the whole skating ring.
Right.
We didn't risk having the whole skating ring closed down because all this bullshit go on. Man, we fought. We got beat up. Some niggas got killed accidentally on purpose, but it wasn't, you know, the nigga that got killed was the nigga that was in the fight. It wasn't no bystanders. The nigga that got killed, it was by accident. Did nobody really mean to stab him like that? But shit, we was fighting, he got stabbed like that, woo woo. Okay. All the people that was in the skating ring is still alive. That's the big difference, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
I do, and it made you sharper, OG. And like you said, nigga pimp on a nigga mom without somebody. Think of the kind of shit you gotta have upstairs to be okay with that. That's why y'all sharper, and that's why we listen to you, OG.
Hey, man.
Because these days, man, nigga kill you for talking to a girl.
Man, hold on, man. I got to get this thing that came from FedEx.
Okay.
I don't need those. Is this something I ordered? Okay, you guys, I'm back. Hey, bro. I'm glad we kicking it, and I'm glad we talking this shit. 252, what's up? Hey, D, I'm gonna open your mic. You next. 252.
I only got one thing to say is I agree with you, man. I mean, telling young kids, dudes now they're scared to take an ass beating.
D, I ain't talking to you, man. I'm talking to 252.
Alright, I just want to say something real quick, man. I'm gonna be over here listening.
Man, 252, come on.
Yeah, all I want to say is, man, these young dudes, they scared to take a L, either being verbal or even physical. Niggas can't even fight without having to take an L or even talk and have a simple disagreement without having to end the balance. Nowadays, you can't even tell a nigga, I see two different ways without them feeling with their emotions.
Hey, that's because they're emotional, man, like women. And that's because they've been raised by women. And they've been raised by women because, in reality, that's how the system make it, man. I don't know if you know this, man, but do you know why black dudes? Listen, do any of you guys know why black dudes ain't around the house like they say the black father is missing? Let me tell you this: when they first started welfare, and whoever it was had a kid, they finna be on welfare. The welfare people would come over your house and they'd look through your closet. They'd make sure you ain't got no man presence. Otherwise, if you had any man presence, you ain't getting your welfare. So what I'm saying is they would call you and say, we're going to come over Tuesday at so-and-so and so-and-so. And then Tuesday at so-and-so and so-and-so, your house is cleaned out because your man can't be there. What I'm saying is that's how they made it. So if the man can't be there, what is the statistics going to show? Missing fathers. Come on, man. 2 and 2 is 4. They do that shit on purpose. Everything they do has a reasoning behind it. And let me ask you something else. Black people don't win in shit when it comes to statistics, except anything bad. I don't care if it's food. I don't care if it's high blood pressure. I don't care if it's anything. Anything bad, black people win in. Come on, man. You don't think nothing wrong with that? What?
I say black people be on social media. I say black people be on social media the most. I say that's one thing. That's one win that you can't give them. They be on social media saying everything. They discredit a black man, but don't realize how they fucking up their own people.
So what are you saying with that? What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying is that if I look at social media, I see nothing but a whole bunch of females just saying niggas ain't shit. They can go on our description of how a nigga ain't shit. But you will never see a female saying how my man did this, even after he fucked up. So they just went to the system that they don't even see that's already fucking with the black man.
All right, man. Let me go. I got a little bit more to go. So if you got something else, come back on. 8701. I know you. Was that you or no? That wasn't you, was it?
Not. I'm still here, Rosa. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, man. You are real, man. What you said, like you don't have nothing from your daughter. I respect it. Like you don't want her to find the hard way. And I just want to say this, man. Like, man, I listened to you. You said how your pops raised you. Do you believe like you got the smarts from him? Because like if she asks you something, you better not be wrong. I said, man, that's tough as fuck, man. If you
listen,
wrong,
man. Hey, listen, man. D.
I'm listening.
Listen.
I'm listening.
I got 12 brothers and sisters. One of my sisters is head of government relations for the University Systems of California. One of my brothers owns 40 houses. Another of my brothers is head of Cisco. Another of my brothers is the head of PG&E. I can list that all the way down. But listen, we all are like that because of my dad. He made you not be a motherfucker to say, I don't know. I'm telling you, man. Why did you do that? Listen. Listen. You a kid and you did something wrong. Well, why did you do that, boy? And you scared of pops, but you know you better not say, I don't know. So what are you going to do? Tell the truth.
Damn.
Come on, man. My daddy was slick as fuck. And he made us all winners because we did not try to not be who we were. You know, we knew who we were. We knew if we was some fucked up motherfuckers. And my goddamn dad made us understand you pay for what you think. Man, I don't care what you think. Come on, what?
Okay, I want to ask you this, man. Hey, you got to let me go, man. It's been a while, OG. I want to ask you this, man. Like whatever, man. You said your Sunday show, you don't have internet, whatever, man. I want to ask you, like, this YouTube shit, man. Like, when you're doing it, do you try your best to drop as much as you can so we can be straight? Let's say, in case you're not here, or you just going with with your bullet points, man. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. The reason I like you is because your motherfucking ass got a lot of questions. And what I'm saying is I would rather answer real people's questions in real times. But I fucking write my bullet points so that I can continue to make sense as far as what I'm saying if I get interrupted by somebody in the call. So, you know, we get to talk about what they talking about, and then I get back to what I'm talking about. I beat and forgot. Shit, man. Now, that's why I do the bullet points. That's why I do the bullet points. But when I'm on a bullet point and the call comes in about the bullet point, that's a really good call. Because that call is talking about what I'm actually talking about, which keeps my show fly. Hey, D, I'm finna cut you off, motherfucker. Hey, D, listen, man. You one of the reasons, man. See, that's what I'm saying. This motherfucker. That's one of the reasons why my show is cool. Cause I get motherfuckers like you coming on here asking all these goddamn questions. Woo, woo, woo. I wish I could have every listener, every motherfucker in the queue like you, motherfucker. I would have a bomb show.
I used to be scared of you, man. I ain't scared of you no more, man.
You don't need to be scared of me. Hey, the motherfucker, D, the motherfucker that need to be scared of me is the scary motherfucker. So what I'm saying is he need to be scared of me. But a motherfucker that ain't scary, that has some reservations about fucking with me, see that I can be fucked with, man. Like you see, man. You ain't scared to ask me your shit.
I'm going to say one thing, you can let me go, man. I just want to say, man, everything that I've learned from you from day one, I wish I knew a long time ago, man. That's all I want to say, man. Much love, man.
Much love to you too, man. Hey, my brother D, you know, I love you, man, because, you know me bullshit.
Man, I love you too, man. Nobody can do this shit like you, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, that brother, see, the thing about him, it's sort of like my students too. Because I got a couple of students that have accents from Africa, blah, blah, blah. And them motherfuckers be trying to fuck with me in the course, talking broken ass, whatever, you know, English and shit. I just tell them, look, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you in this country and you trying not to learn how to speak English so you could talk, that means you just want to be around 6 people for all your life, motherfuckers that understand you. Because what I'm saying, if you want to stretch out, you better learn how to talk. And man, I got this guy, I ain't gonna say his name. I had the last 2 semesters, 2 dudes. They from different parts of the country, the world. But they had an African sound. But one of them was from Haiti, and the other brother he was from Canada. But he got this African sound. But what I'm saying is I told them both the same thing. Motherfucker, I ain't kissing your ass. I don't give a fuck. If you can't talk no better than that, then you don't even want to fuck around in here. If I didn't tell them that raw, I told them something almost as raw. Each one of them was different, so I told them whatever. But both of those motherfuckers, you ought to hear them. They sound so dope. Smooth. Not that everything is right, but I'm talking about in comparison to where they came from. Come on, man. One of them is so motherfucking slick. That motherfucker from Haiti, his shit is so cool. I know. Well, never mind. What I'm saying, fellas, if my woman was standing next to me, I could not tell you I wouldn't try to look at a bitch like Beyonce, if that's the case. Hold on, let me get 347. What's up, bro?
Hey, bud, how are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I am well. And what you said about the language, it's very important because me, 7 years ago, if I tell you that I couldn't speak any English, would you believe it?
I certainly wouldn't.
The reason is, I'm sorry?
I wouldn't because you're speaking good English.
Exactly. And what I understood at the point is you have to adapt to your environment, which is something I very understood and adapted to the environment and learn how to speak the language of the land so others can understand you.
Exactly.
And what you said about automatic and semi-automatic is I grew up in an environment we had to fight. Even if you have grudges against somebody, you fight the person. Let's say you get defeated today. Hey, we are going to keep it going tomorrow. And the objective when it comes to semi-automatic and automatic, let's say you have beef with somebody, right? With automatic, you don't know if the bullet is going to get a person or not. But with semi, you aim the person. You can either get a person or not, which makes me think about, okay, let's say if you think for yourself, right? It's kind of like semi-automatic because you're one-way thinker. But if you're not one-way thinker, you would become automatic because you're shooting everywhere and your words don't make sense.
Wait. You made a good point, but I disagree. Listen, when you are in life being a weapon as far as your conversation, it's a AR-15, whatever, AK-47. What I'm saying is sometimes you want to spray people. Otherwise, when I'm talking and I fucking say, man, you motherfuckers out there be, woo-woo, I say some shit like that, I got my shit on automatic. It's spraying people. But the difference is it's only hitting the people that is guilty of whatever I'm talking about. But when I say, man, blah, 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 I'm talking to you, I got my shit on semi-automatic because I don't want to, my shit to go to anyone else but you. And my point, which I kind of understand what you were saying, but my point is when you do it like that, like I just said, ain't nothing wrong with you having an automatic weapon. Ain't nothing wrong with you being able to spray up in the air at some ducks, however many times. But when it comes to you using that automatic weapon that is yours, that you paid for, you're going to make sure you put it on semi-automatic when you want to shoot a particular person. That is the difference, bro. you respect you respect that it is automatic or semi-automatic. The people I'm talking about, they don't give a fuck. They just want it to be automatic so they can spray. That's a fucked up way to be, man. Unless you're in a war and we on the north and they on the south. So anything in the south that any of these bullets hit is good. Now we can spray in that case, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying. So if I understand what you're trying to say, is it depends on the objective. It's the objective.
It is the objective. And your objective when it comes to automatic weapons is you're either in a war or you're not. If you're in a war, ain't no way in the world I'm putting my goddamn weapon on semi-automatic. I'm having mine on automatic. Shit, motherfucker, I hear something over there. I don't care where you at. You know, as long as it's over there, I'm shooting. But if it's about me, you know, dealing with something, I want to be able to be confident enough to put it on semi-automatic and use that one shot, if you feel me.
I feel it.
Hey, man, believe it or not.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, believe it or not, that was a fucking good question, man. That was a good question.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, bud.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Okay, check game, you guys. You guys got to listen to this. Power attracts women. No, power attracts people. So what I'm saying is this. Kennedy, Clinton, even Obama, and some motherfuckers before them, but these are the real prominent ones. These motherfuckers been accused of having affairs. But what I'm saying is power attracts people. If you're a powerful woman, you're going to attract men or women, you know. If you're a powerful dude, same thing, men or women, depends on where you're coming from. But what I'm saying is you're going to attract these people. So, Kennedy and Clinton were proven to have had affairs. See, this is what's strange. All of the affairs Obama was accused of are just accusations. They're just accusations. Sure, that motherfucker old this bitch or that bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't fuck none of them. Okay. Tell me then, did he get all that reputation of a cheating husband? You guys don't know where I'm going. Fuck you. I don't care. Fuck the newspaper. Fuck their claim that he cheated with, it was a star, some bitch, Kerry Washington, and the official from wherever. And then they were saying he cheated with Beyonce. Now, listen. What I'm saying is, if my motherfucking mother, I started to say this earlier, but I'm going to say it now. If my woman was standing next to me and my motherfucking ass looked at or was near Beyonce or Kerry Washington, shit, I can't tell you that I wouldn't be trying to see under them bitches' dresses. Or at least I want to see them nipples or something. I can't help it. I guess they be expecting because the nigga is black and he a president, his eyes are gone. Shit. That's what they be thinking. They be thinking that motherfucker can't see. Because the truth of the matter is, not one female, not one photograph, not one anything to corroborate this nigga was cheating has surfaced. So what I'm saying is, our first black president, they want this motherfucker to go down as a cheater. Because white presidents, oh man, I ain't saying he might have fucked some other bitch they don't even know. What I'm saying is, I'm in that bag too. I will forever be misunderstood. It's hard to believe how dedicated I am to improving the position of men, at least in this country. And I'm still getting complaints about trying to pimp on dudes. I don't care. It's pathetic. But I do have to still deal with the shit. It's just frustrating. I get frustrated. And the reason I get frustrated when there's so many alumni posting their progress and lauding how simple the course is, and even on their pages and woo. So I'm saying, it seems like I shouldn't have to do anything but accept these people coming in. But that's not true. I gotta work. I mean, if only I wasn't such a motherfucker in the pimping, maybe these motherfuckers wouldn't, think the shit that I'm, a crook. Shit. If I wouldn't have been such a fly ass pimp, I may not have gotten the people I have. So go figure. It's a good and a bad. But now, how many of you motherfuckers know what the words of the game are for? God damn, I'm going into something else. This is really important to me too. How many of you motherfuckers know what the words of the game is for? See, you can find out the real definitions of the commonly misused words that niggas like me deal with. And anybody interested in correcting the mistakes that's made today, you should be on the grind trying to find out how to fuck with me. Now, let me ask you a question. Why is it that most, if not all of you young men today, don't have any nerve? Wait, don't get me wrong. You will kill a nigga. You might rob some shit, but you ain't gonna stand up to no bitch. So when I talk about nerve, I'm talking about when it comes to fucking with bitches. Now, if you think about it, none of the motherfuckers today that's out there talking about they players, or even dudes that squares talking about they hip and all that little shit. No, they don't go nowhere to spread their knowledge. They don't. There are real reasons that you need to go spread your knowledge. And there are also real reasons to do it, to correct it when motherfuckers ain't doing it right, which is why I'm speaking. Everything depends on the willingness of the fucking individual to stand up and correct mistakes that's being made. Some of these mistakes are from the lack of knowledge. Some of them are from fear of the unknown. But all of them are what's keeping you from being the real motherfucker you want to be. And, I'm thinking about not even going on those shows with nobody else because I don't want to talk with him. Steve the Dean, I'm not talking about. Shantae, I'm not talking about. But talking about any other type of shit, I'm thinking about not fucking with it. Because they're just going to exploit it to fabricate some bullshit. See, you got to have a heart of a lion. And you got to have nerves of steel to be real. Now, let's find out how to get it, shall we? Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. Everything I say to a woman that I'm down on has a way for me to see what to say next to her. All she got to do is respond straight up. I don't mean straight up, not lie. straight up responding to what I'm saying. Because I don't do that idle conversation. Bitch, I ain't trying to talk to you just to talk. All of my goddamn conversations got intent. And if you don't know how to design a conversation that's going to relay your fucking intentions, oh, you need SWU, baby. Because I show that shit. But not only do I show it, I show you how to do what you're doing without the bitch knowing you're doing it. If you don't know how to do that shit, you ain't gonna never catch the bitch. I'm just saying. It's the things you can get her to do subliminally. This is what's gonna get her to want you and want to pay you. Did you know any of the shit I just said? See, listen, my audiobook is so, it's cold as ice. I'm serious. It's pure, uncut game. For you. The shit is for you. This shit gotta be in your blood. I'm talking about game. This shit has to be in your blood. Not on your being, reading or watching TV. You want to have real confidence. You want to change your fucking life. Well, why haven't you done it? See, people need help with things. I'm telling you guys don't you do realize it. And you think you can do it all incognito. On the motherfucking computer, hide, blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. Oh, wait, I forgot. Let me go back. Damn you motherfuckers. Where am I? Oh, right there. Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is, you want to have confidence. You want to change your life. There's no reason you haven't done it other than, people need help sometimes. And this may be one of the times that you can't fucking do it alone. So why don't you just wise up and check out the surest way to learn what confidence is and how to gain it. It can only help. It can't hurt. Listen, this is your confidence. This fucking note is killing me. This is your confidence level before fucking with me. -4. This is your confidence after the first part of 1.0. You didn't got all the way up to +1. This is your confidence after the second part of part 1. You at +6. This is your confidence after part 3 of 1.0. You had +8. This is the level of your confidence after 2.0. 702 and 701, I see both of you. I will get you in a second. After 2.0, you're going to be +40. And this, my friend, is your confidence when you get through with 3.0 +400. I'm telling you, get on it and see what it's like to be free from the fucking worry of the question, can I? Oh, 702, bring your ass back, man. 701, what's up?
90 seconds.
You got me, OG?
Come on, man, what's happening?
Yeah, I want to ask you this question, man. You always show me, I always listen to you. You say, if you fucking with baby, right? You're not married. if you fucking with baby and baby tell you she's on a period, she's like, can you go to the store to give me some tempo? You want to tell her, don't ever ask her some shit like that in your life. My thing is, let's say she's your wife.
60 seconds.
You want to tell the same story, it's going to be a different story for the fact that she's your wife.
Wait a minute, man. What did you say, man, about the wife?
If she asks you, if your wife,
I understand the goddamn period shit. What did you say? But that's your wife.
If she says to go to the store to get the tampon for her, you gonna tell her the same shit or everything some shit like that?
Man, I ain't going to get shit for no bitch. Not no goddamn period shit. I ain't doing that for damn bitch. My daughter, my wife, my girlfriend, my mama, my sister. I ain't going to get that shit. 702, you ain't coming back?
10 seconds.
What'd you say, man?
I said, I want to ask you another question.
Come on, man.
I just believe that, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you single by choice. Do you feel like for your age, like, to have a wife, you feel like there's so much shit like you got to deal with?
Well, I'm not single by choice, but I am single by choice. You know, I ain't fucking with a bitch just because I'm lonely. I'm alone.
You alone.
I'm not, hey, listen, I'm alone. I'm not lonely. Long as I can keep it like that, I'm good. All right, man,
So you prefer to be single than married, right?
Yeah, because I ain't got to answer the damn bitch. So listen, let me.
You having fun for your age, man. You having fun for your age, man.
Man, I be fucking bitches, man.
Hey, OG, you don't even got to tell you that, bro. I already know you're a monster, man.
Hey, look, man. The thing you got to understand is beauty is only a perception. So what I'm saying after. Hey, after any bitch listen to me.
I want to ask you something.
What, man?
Hey, OG, you already know I'm African. You can just stay by my accent. You know, I'm a brother from Africa, man. I came to U.S. when I was like 11 years old. Now I'm 33. I want to ask a question, man. Have you ever thought about like going to Africa and visit? This is just my question to you, man.
Well, of course I thought about going to Africa to visit, but you know, I also thought about getting killed up over in that motherfucker trying to go visit. Shit, man, I ain't trying to invite no bullshit in my life, man. You know.
Hey, you know, 2019, I went to Africa, man. You feel me? Man, it's beautiful, man. You fuck with me, I take you there, man.
Hey, it ain't like I don't think Africa is beautiful. It's just like 1 minute you could be walking in the beautiful downtown and like you don't look up and shit, you're in the jungle or some motherfucking Zambia finna kill your motherfucking. Hey, listen, wait. Hey, I don't really think that, man. I'm just talking shit.
Okay. Hey, damn, man, I hear when I'm about to say something I forgot, man.
Oh, man, call back in, man. I got some more. What?
Now, I just want to say this, man. If I ever run into you, drinks on me, swish on me, man. You can let me go.
All right, bro, for sure. So you guys listen, man, I love talking to people like this, man. You know, it don't matter, man. I can cut them off. I can talk shit. They ain't tripping. That's the way it's supposed to be. You can cut me off. Listen, I'm getting more and more information from my alumni who are realizing the true potential of what's going on at SWU. It is not realistic for a motherfucker, you, who spent like 10, 15 years developing that low self-esteem that you have. It's not realistic to think that, you know, in a matter of 1 or 2 months, your motherfucking ass can overcome that bullshit. But I'll tell you this. It's not realistic, but it's exactly what happens when you take my course at SWU. The one thing that is shown over and over and over to my alumni is that the longer you deal with the course as your guide, the more it's going to become you, the real you. And I always, try to keep my alumni names out of shit, but I'm truly starting to get new students to understand the purpose of the arsenal. I wasn't bringing it at first, but I'm better now. They think the arsenal's supposed to catch. The arsenal's not going to catch no bitch. The arsenal's going to allow you to talk to a bitch. It's going to make her put her guards down so that you can talk to her. And of course, it serves a purpose. I truly am starting to get new students who understand the purpose of the arsenal. And like I said, it serves a purpose. But when it gets the results you want, it's cool to see. So what I'm saying is, I know you used to assume that you weren't saying shit right. You weren't saying shit effectively or enough. Then you wasn't. But after fucking with me, if you say something and you don't get the goddamn response that you wanted, you gonna know to replace it with, one or two different ways to say it. But you ain't gonna do too many of them because you ain't finna try to chase this bitch. What I'm saying is, each time you alter what you initially said, you're kind of weakening where your position is. But you got to know that your arsenal simply vocalizes what you want. And even if she don't seem to understand, she just may be slow. You ain't got to stop fucking with her. You might have to prompt her. And once you use your arsenal correctly and you see it working, you'll absolutely know that it can be understood by motherfucking bitches who really want to hear what you're saying. And ain't that what you're looking for? Ain't that what you trying to do? Eliminate all the time wasted talking to bum bitches? The reason you know and believe this shit is because you're confident more than ever before that you're the shit. You're the shit. And it's her loss. Ain't your fucking loss, it's her loss. My course is going to go far. And I hope you go with it. But this shit that I'm doing, this shit is going to just blow me up. I cut my teeth on the streets in Vallejo, California. And I honed my skills in the holstros of California. All the while, I was getting more and more motherfucking game. And once I motherfucking got to Hollywood and learned that this game requires you to be on the road, spreading it out, me and my nigga Tay went somewhere every summer. New York one summer, Kansas City the next, DC the next, Dallas the next, Seattle, Portland the next. You name it, and we was there pimping like a motherfucker. Why? Because the things required to build your rep, we didn't shy from. We didn't shy away from. You think I got haters now? Just wait till I bust my literature on their motherfucking ass. And they all realize I done something that ain't not too many motherfucking pimping ass niggas did. I didn't, not graduated. I transitioned from the pimping to a serious square life. They got me being the same way I always been, except for I'm not illegal. And when you start seeing and hearing niggas talk about their abilities, such as I'm explaining, just remember Sensei Rosewood started that shit. I'm about to finish. And I want you to understand this. When you're a real one, you can't stop being real about your life. You might not quite understand, but I'm gonna tell you this. I quit pimping. I did not quit being a motherfucker. This course is gonna be available. It is available. It's gonna stay available. And it's gonna come to you ASAP after you purchase it. People are loving this fucking course. And the tools, I haven't even spoken about the tools, fucking I'll do it another time. The tools are just off the chain. I should have thought to make them a part of this doggone show, but I didn't. So the fact that they're here now is important. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure you motherfuckers can get them tools, conversation tools. Any 10, this is a deal. Any 10 conversation tools, 140. Get at me. My course in school, April 1st, the new semester, instead of $13.50, $675. Hit me.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.